Two escaped felons and their girlfriends still on the run tonight after eluding authorities in West Michigan. They're now on the run again. Here's the video police say proves that they were in Indiana. The four caught on a Kokomo Kroger store surveillance cam. Officers there missing them only by seconds. But the Kokomo PD is blaming investigators back here for these people slipping by. Remember, the whole thing started in Baldwin over the weekend, and after chases in Montcalm and Allegan counties, they're now believed to be in Indiana. We've got live team coverage for you tonight. We want to start with 24 Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks, who is live in Kokomo, Indiana tonight. Leon?
Brian, good evening. Lots of news developing on this story yet again. We are now again live on the air talking about yet another stolen vehicle. This is the fourth stolen vehicle, this one with two rifles in the back of it, leading police to believe, to realize that these suspects are even more heavily armed than they were thought to be in the first place. Here's what we know about the vehicle that was stolen here in Kokomo, Indiana. It's a silver 2006 GMC pickup truck. It has an extended bed on it, a Purdue license plate on the front of the vehicle, and a plate number PTC 5105 on the back. Again, that's PTC 5105, a silver 2006 GMC pickup truck. This whole situation has a lot of people on edge, including one of the suspect's cousin, who lives here in Kokomo and dealt with a swarm of police who thought he might be at her house. What were the suspects doing in Kokomo, Indiana, of all places? A quick search of Facebook friends led us to this woman, suspect Kenneth Grauman's cousin, who lives in Kokomo, and she'd already heard from authorities. Have you seen them? Do you know where they are?
I have not seen them. I do know. I got a phone call at about 8:30 this morning stating they needed to talk to me, not them. The officers needed to talk to me. I walked outside. They asked if they could search the house. I said, you're more than welcome to. They did a search. He was not here.
It was after 4 this morning when police found that stolen white Ford Taurus from Dorr in West Michigan, here at a Kroger grocery store in Kokomo, Indiana. Surveillance video shows the suspects pulling in. He was called away to back up another officer. Meanwhile, the suspects went inside, did not make a purchase, and when the officer was clear of the area, they took off on foot and ditched the car. It was hours later that police were sent to the scene after someone got concerned about that car left with the windows down and keys in the ignition. That's when Kokomo authorities say they learned of our escapees.
You guys were this close.
That close. He was literally right on him and had no idea they were escapees, which could have been really bad for him.
While their cousin in Kokomo says she has no clue where they are or why they would be in Kokomo, she has major concerns about what's going on with Kenneth Grauman, Gregory Bradshaw, and the girls they are with.
He's not going back. I know that. He doesn't want to. It's not going to end well. We can only pray.
And these suspects appear to be operating continue to follow the case here in Kokomo. For now, reporting live in Indiana, Leon Hendricks, 24 Hour News 8.
Leon, thank you. Our live coverage continues right now with 24 Hour News 8's Danny Carlson, who shows us why police in Indiana are very upset about how things were handled here. Danny?
Yeah, Sue, there's controversy tonight over who was told what and when. The Kokomo Police Department telling 24 Hour News 8 today that they had no idea that Kenneth Grauman II and Greg Bradshaw may head their way.
I mean, obviously you want to share the information that you have with as many, departments that there's a connection with, even for the safety of the officers. I mean, that could have turned bad quick last night if that officer, not knowing they were escapees, and just initiated a traffic stop on them.
Now, 24 Hour News 8 has gotten our hands on the Facebook messages sent back and forth between Grauman's cousin in Kokomo and an Allegan City police detective. Now, I did get a chance to talk with the Allegan City police chief today, and he says that they did give Kokomo a heads up on Monday. The chief told me this on the phone, saying that he didn't see the point in arguing back and forth on TV when these two men are still on the run, but he said that they did want to let every police agency that these two men might possibly be heading towards know the situation and know the danger. Now, new since 5 o'clock tonight, I did get a hold of a U.S. Marshal in the Indianapolis office. He confirms that they were contacted by Michigan authorities, letting them know that there was a possible connection in Kokomo for these two escapees. But he told me that there were no solid leads at that point. It was just more of a heads up that was given on Monday. Now, the Marshal said that he was not sure if Kokomo was contacted before today. Live in Allegan tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.
All right, Danny, thank you. Our crews are staying on top of this story, both here in West Michigan and down in Indiana, where the suspects continue to elude police. Stay with 24-Hour News 8 and woodtv.com for the very latest updates as they come in.